How's it going, Sha?
Oh, not bad. Just, And you, how are you doing?
I'm a little mad at this Memorial Day sale. I try to like stock up on like software and apps, that I buy
Mm-hmm.
with the intention of being more creatively productive. Admittedly, I just like toys.
You're right.
But, if I'm being honest, I like the idea of having the thing.
Mm-hmm.
But there's this one like app that I wanted that this company sells, and they sell 4 other apps, and they put the other 4 on sale, but not the one I wanted.
Of course not. You want the one everyone wants.
50% off on everything but the one I want.
Oh, geez.
It hurt, yo. It hurt. I got hype reading that email headline. Like, oh, this is crazy. This is the time. It's been meant to be. No. I read all the way through the fine print. I tried entering the promo code to see if they made a mistake.
Mm-hmm.
It's not happening.
Nope. That's good. Because you're not supposed to have it now.
Okay.
At Mercury, if you got it, it would fuck up.
Really? Okay.
Because Mercury doesn't end until like a week later. So that's their fuck up, but not really. But that's also keeping you from having to deal with something wrong with whatever it is.
Okay. Admittedly, it would have allowed me to make more really bad like rap song interludes for the days we can't make an episode.
Oh, well, that is a shame.
Yeah, it's very it's a very niche item.
Oh, what a bummer.
Oh, but you ain't ready for me, Sha. If we ever miss another episode, oh man, there's gonna be vocoders involved. I got people like, yo, I'm gonna need you to come over to the studio to sing, just in case I miss an episode.
Wow.
It's gonna be a production, yeah. My secret goal is like if the podcast gets to like 5 years, to have like an EP of missed songs.
Okay.
That's
nice. You will barely allow it. You don't even want to miss an episode.
You're damn right I don't. But if I do, I gotta reward the people. They stood by us.
Right. Okay.
So I gotta give them these shitty hits that come from my heart.
Is that's the name of the EP?
That's the EP
Shitty
title
hits,
right there.
Shitty hits from my heart.
Low key, I would buy that though.
I know. I can't say I wouldn't. I can't say I'd at least listen to it.
You know what I mean? It might surprise you. It might be like that Wendy's rap mixtape. Shit kind of hit hard when it came out. Nobody was expecting it.
Ooh, which one? The Hamburger Helper one?
Yeah, Hamburger Helper had bars. Wendy's had a mixtape that was dope.
I didn't know Wendy's had one.
Yeah,
that Hamburger Helper one did go.
Yo.
I listened to it recently and was like, oh wait, no, I'm still doing a body roll to this shit. This is still very effective.
Yeah, yo. The Wendy's one, I rocked with it because of the titles. Like it had a song called Rest in Grease, which I thought was dope.
Oh,
yo.
Wow.
with the EP title We Beefin'. Like that shit's hard. I don't care, yo. That shit is dope.
Oh my God.
And it did a diss track towards McDonald's called Clowning. You
know
what I mean?
Wow.
No, I'm telling you.
Everybody's gunning for McDonald's, man. Arby's out of nowhere? Pusha T? What? Yo.
Get y'all shit right over there, Mickey D's, okay?
Man, I know. They coming for you.
Real estate tycoons, but they got bars for you, okay? All right? You might win in the bottom line, but you ain't winning in the streets.
No,
okay?
Not at all.
I ain't getting my order right since 96 at McDonald's, okay?
I know, which is actually that takes some nerve of Wendy's to be like that, because I only go there when I want the wrong burger. I don't go. And I worked there for 2 weeks, and I was just like, oh, this is how it happens. You hire people like me to make your fries. It's not going to be right. It's not going to be right.
But it hurt. But, I'm going to deal with it. It is what it is, Mm-hmm. I feel like, admittedly, the fact that Memorial Day has become a shopping holiday, I think is an issue. So,
right.
it's a nice like reminder that there's other reasons for that day. So,
and also wait till Juneteenth. They're working on making that a shopping holiday. That's not even a month away. So
there you go. Okay, I'm gonna get my Juneteenth apps, my Juneteenth sofa from Bob's.
Apps. Yeah, just go ahead and wait. I bet they'll take care of you then. Mm-hmm.
I hope so. I hope Black people get bigger discounts that day.
Yeah.
Oh man, that'd be fantastic. Let's get into the news, Sha.
Yeah, let's do it.
We started off with last week's news. Actually, we wanted to make sure we covered this. MLB suspends Yankee third baseman Josh Donaldson for inappropriate comments towards a black player. That's right. Last week, Major League Baseball issued a 1-game suspension and an undisclosed fine to the New York Yankees third baseman Josh Donaldson for what the league called inappropriate comments to Chicago White Sox shortstop Tim Anderson during Saturday's game. White Sox manager Tony La Russa said after the game that Donaldson had made a racist comment. Anderson, who is black, told reporters Saturday that Donaldson, who is white, called him Jackie in reference to Jackie Robinson in a disrespectful way multiple times during the game. He was trying to call me Jackie Robinson, like, "What's up, Jackie?" Anderson said after Saturday's game. I don't play like that. I wasn't really bothering nobody today, unlike other days, barely. But he made the comment, and it was disrespectful. I don't think it was called for. It was unnecessary. Okay. In the 5th inning of Saturday's game, both teams' benches cleared after a verbal confrontation between Donaldson and White Sox catcher Yasmani Grandal at home plate. Donaldson appeared to point to Anderson, who was playing in the field, and both benches cleared. Anderson had to be restrained by teammates. Both teams were issued warnings, but no one was ejected. In a locker room interview afterward, Donaldson admitted he called Anderson Jackie during the game, but denied any racist intentions. We are not trying to start any brawls or anything like that, Donaldson told reporters. Obviously, he deemed it disrespectful, and look, if he did, I apologize because that's not what I was trying to do by any matter. Donaldson said it had been a joke between the two players, and said they had joked about it previously after Anderson's 2019 interview with Sports Illustrated. I kind of feel like today's Jackie Robinson, Anderson told Sports Illustrated, while saying he wanted to bring fun back to baseball. That's huge to say, but it's cool, man, because he changed the game, and I feel like I'm getting to a point to where I need to change the game. MLB has completed its process of speaking to individuals involved in this incident. There was no dispute over what was said on the field, so the discipline was deemed appropriate for the actions.
Okay. Wait, which one's the white one?
Josh Donaldson.
Donaldson. And then the black one is Anderson.
Correct.
Yeah, they both have the most generic names that I truly, and both names ending with son, I truly kept getting them up confused when trying to keep up. I did not, and I wanted to talk about this because I was late to this story, but I kept seeing an occasional tweet about Jackie and baseball, Jackie and baseball, and I was like, is it an anniversary of something? I don't. Why is it? And I didn't really push any further because it's baseball. But then I read the story. Wow. So there are a couple of things wrong. One is the white one doesn't know how to tell a joke, like how to do a joke, personal or otherwise. He's not. Like he doesn't know how to read people, or he knows exactly what he's doing, which he certainly does. And so to constantly, like, when a joke is done, when you have a funny conversation with someone about something in that moment,
right? And
you can sense when you can let it drop,
right?
And even if he said it one more time after they initially laughed at it, I'm sure old dude was like, all right, buddy. And you were like, okay, yeah, no, I do. It's old now. But he kept going for years and then kept going inside the game a bunch of times, calling him Jackie. Hey, Jackie, how you doing, Jackie? Tie your shoe, Jackie, whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nah, bruh. Don't say, well, and then to say, well, we were joking before, so I don't know how anything could have changed. But if something's changed and I don't realize, like, the meaning of it has changed and I didn't realize it, my bad, I guess. Like, really, you don't know what has changed in the past 3 years? You hadn't picked up on anything in race relations, maybe?
Seriously.
What has changed?
You literally couldn't do your job for 2 years.
Yeah.
Like, things were shut down. You had nothing else to focus on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You don't think that maybe once black people showed that they were not really in the mood for white folks' bullshit, you don't think that maybe your little nickname might be wrapped up in some of that? That's odd. And then on the other hand, bruh, really, the next Jackie?
For real.
I don't care when you said it, but bruh, what, huh?
The
How?
hubris, yo.
Yeah, like what?
Like, yo, I agree with him.
Maybe you needed a little bit of zazzing on that one. Like what?
Yeah, like I agree with the principle, but man, I didn't want to fight this battle. Like, I get a lot of what Josh is doing here, in my opinion. Like, I get it. Like, I rock with it almost. Because I know what I don't think the goal is necessarily to be racist in this case. But once he read it as racist, he should have stopped.
Right.
But I think his goal was to be annoying.
Yes.
And and being frank, as someone that played sports, I'm on board with that. Be a dick to the other player. Hell yeah. If you could fuck with that dude's head and get him focused on the fact that he said a shitty quote during an interview 2 years ago, and he's going to start swinging at balls instead of strikes, 100% on board. Okay. To the point that once he realizes that the other guy's reading it racially, then that's different. You stop that. But like, I ain't hear none of this talk when like Kevin Garnett was saying like, yo, Lala tastes like Honey Nut Cheerios to Carmelo. You know what I mean? Like, yo, there's like,
forgot about that.
Right. Like you can't say that in the news report, but on the court, if you say wild shit and you know it's messing with your opponent's head, and you're playing for millions of dollars, I kind of get it. Like, the stakes are higher. But there are lines. And like Carmelo said, hey, my wife is a line. And he went and confronted him. This guy's saying, hey, I get the idea, but it feels different now. And now this is a line. And and you know, so I think that's kind of my issue with it. I was okay with the initial idea of it. I believe Josh's initial explanation, but I disagree with him. It's kind of to your point. You're a human of 30 years of age. There's no way you've never been in a moment where you realize a joke is no longer a joke. Right. And that's kind of what I feel like happened in this game. Tim Anderson was like, yeah, I get it. I fucked up. I said something I shouldn't have said out of pocket in that interview. Ha ha, you can needle me for all of that season. Right. Even the next season a little bit. Like, but man, it's been 2 years, my G.
It's been 2 years. You've been doing it this whole time, and things have changed.
Yeah, and it's starting to feel different.
Yeah, and if you are someone who's been of this world in America for the past 2 years and you don't realize that things have changed, where are you? What have you been doing? Like, you should be able to sense considering how sensitive everyone is right now. How are you suddenly this unicorn that just barreled through everything and your skin is nothing but tougher? How did you do that?
Yo, and low key, you actually made the article you were teasing him about true. You finally gave him like a racial issue he was dealing with on the field. Yep. You know what I mean? Like, but yeah, like, I get both sides of it. I see where Josh was coming from as a competitor, but you got to read that. Like, like there's a difference between like mental games and hate, and like that line is different. You gotta play with that, sure, but once you cross it, like you got to pull back, apologize, and all of that jazz. But I feel confident that Tim gave him like a cut the shit more than once. Right. You know? And
that's what that feels like. Yeah, he kept going. But again, Tim, you the Jackie?
Yo.
You the Jackie?
Oh, man.
That's probably why it stings, because he's like, that was a stupid thing to say.
Yeah, he believes. He knows. Yeah, he was a young dude at the time. He gets it.
Yeah. Oh, boy.
Coca-Cola is discontinuing Honest Tea, Sha. That's right. First, Coca-Cola cut out the tab, Odwalla, and Zyko coconut water. Now, Honest Tea is getting axed as well. Honest Tea products line will be phased out of the Coca-Cola company's beverage portfolio at the end of 2022, noting that the Honest Kids line, which is quickly growing, will be continued to made available, though. Even as teas get discontinued, Coca-Cola said it will hang onto the Honest logo and brand so that it may opt to license other Honest products in the future. The move is the latest.
They know what they're doing.
The move is the latest example of Coca-Cola's aggressive approach to managing its portfolio. In 2020, the company announced that it would cut its product line in half, reducing it to 200 products. That's half. My God.
Yeah. Do you know how many Sprites there are?
Yo.
Man. Look, Fantas alone are like 1/3 of that.
They got 2 diet drinks, B. They got 2 whole separate brands of diet. That's 3 regular sodas. They got Coke, They got Diet, they got Coke Zero. We ain't even get the flavors. Yeah. My God. By ditching poorly performing brands, Coca-Cola can invest more in its most successful products and get creative with marketing its core offering, Coke. It's in the end, it's a Darwin struggle for space in the supermarket or in the convenience store, said Coca-Cola CEO James Quincy. The retailer wants to make as many dollars as it can for each spot on the shelf. The strategy appears to be working, by the way. The company reported net revenue grew 16% in the first quarter of this year. And
you ever drink Honest Tea? I never had Honest Tea.
I did. I thought it was fine. I never felt overwhelmed by it. I didn't think it was bad. I just never was like, oh, this is great. And like, I guess what hurt it is that when the labeling suggests it's healthy.
Mm-hmm.
And I looked at the label and it's the same sugar shit as everything else.
Yeah.
So like it doesn't taste substantially better and it's not substantially healthier. So I felt like as a brand, it didn't make sense.
I guess so. Well, I mean, it makes sense if you want to trick people into thinking that they're drinking something healthy. Then yeah, you're going to want to put a label on it that's like a neutral color. And then, some sort of tropical design on it. Like, look, it's from the earth, kind of. This is like the cover. It's like bleached dirt or whatever. I never had it because I don't really I like hot herbal teas. I don't like a cold, whatever. So I just never messed with it. So I'm kind of not, and thinking about it, I'm kind of not surprised. But I am still a little surprised, I guess. I don't know.
Like I saw it just enough to think like, oh, they're doing fine.
Yeah, I never thought, Honest Tea is killing it, but I also don't know if they took it off the shelves without announcing it. Would I be like, "Where's the Honest Tea?" Like I wouldn't.
Oh man, and Coke still has 2 other tea brands, by the way, Gold Peak and Peace Tea. So they are going to focus on those. I don't even
know Peace Tea. I know Gold Peak. I've seen Gold Peak.
Gold Peak looks a lot like Honest Tea.
Peace
Tea. Peace Tea sounds like Honest Tea, but looks like Arizona.
Okay.
Yeah, it looks like when Arizona was doing those collabos with Shaq. Like it's like loud Arizona. Like Arizona meets Four Loko, but for tea.
Okay. Oh boy, that's a lot. That's a lot of all right.
The can is like real loud and colorful kind of thing.
Okay. All right.
But it takes up the same shelf space as Arizona.
Yeah. I mean, I guess that's the way. Honestly, I could see them stopping Honest Tea because they can't make, that was in a glass bottle, right?
Yeah.
I think, because I mean, Snapple's not even in glass bottles anymore.
Yeah, they went plastic.
Yeah, Snapple done changed their shit all up. So I could see them being like, just drop the glass bottle. Anything in a glass bottle, we're getting rid of. Not doing it.
Yeah, that sounds like some CEO shit.
Yeah,
that was it. He can went in on some rant. Yo, if it's on glass, cut it, B. It's cool. Now.
The only thing that can stay is Mexican Coke and Mexican Sprite. I think those are in glass bottles.
They grandfather. That's it.
Yeah, that's it. Well, we hardly knew you, Honest Tea.
Sorry to hear about your demise. You know, it happens. It makes me sad because I know that's somebody's dream. Like somebody like
I know someone that lives for honesty and now they can't find it. And that I think is ultimately what makes me sad. That feeling of your favorite thing disappearing. And I know that feeling all too well. So I feel for any of the honest tea drinkers out there. I would say pour one out, but don't, because you can't find a replacement very quickly. Hoard them as soon as you can.
Oh man, that's an L. Good luck with that. Another news: face masks are now required again at many Philly area schools. The school district of Philadelphia reinstated face masks in schools a month after masks were made optional due to an uptick in cases in the area. Until further notice, all school district students and staff will be required to wear their face masks during the school and workday while riding on school buses and vans. As we've learned since the pandemic began, the coronavirus continues to evolve, and so too will our response to it, said Superintendent William Haidt in the announcement. To help protect everyone's health and well-being as COVID-19 cases continue to rise in Philadelphia, the Philadelphia Department of Public Health has recommended that we resume universal masking.
Okay. Good for them. And I'm glad that even that it's like required, you know?
Yeah.
But man, we are, you know how when something happens and someone says, hey man, you already let that horse out of the barn?
Right.
We are trying so hard to just locate the horse. That our horse isn't just out of the barn. We're just like, come back to the barn. We have food. We want you to stay alive. That horse is like in a sports car driving up the Pacific Coast Freeway. That horse ain't paying attention to us at all. And it's just like, no, really, come back.
Mask? You want me to wear a mask? I threw all them shits out.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know. I hope that, I'm sure that wearing masks again will help for school kids. It absolutely will. But you know, is that going to do any good if their parents are maskless yelling at each other in the park? You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, we still wear them here. My wife wears them. My kids wear them every day to school to this day. I'm the maskless one because I've gotten used to it with stand up, which is ironically the worst of the
worst. I'm only taking my mask off when I'm on stage, like getting ready to talk into the microphone. Like I'm half the time I'm walking up with the mask on. I did a show last week where, and it was a little hot box of a room. We were all upstairs and I don't think there was a window to be found. And I was like, ooh, yikes. But one of the comedians did her set with a mask on. And I was like, good for you. Let me go ahead and cram mine in my pocket because I'm a, quote, professional, end quote. But good for you.
That's beautiful.
Yeah. So that's kind of where I am with that. And also at my day job, I have to wear it all day in the office. So now I kind of just have it on all the time.
Okay.
All the time. And now I may just get the pattern of the inside of the mask like tattooed on my cheeks. Like, because it's just there now. It's just implanted in. Or just like painted in, you know what I mean? Just like markings of what we're going through.
Oh man, a sign of the times, you know?
Yeah.
I like it. Why not? Finally, people are expected to lose up to 58 hours of sleep a year by 2099.
Way ahead of you.
Sounds like done this.
Done.
People around the world are likely to lose 50 to 58 hours of sleep a year by 2099 due to the climate crisis, a new study revealed. The researchers use wristbands with internal accelerometers to measure sleep duration and sleep timing in over 47,000 adults across 68 countries for an average of 6 months for a study published in the journal One Earth. Adults should get 7 to 9 hours of sleep, according to the National Sleep Foundation. The likelihood of getting less than 7 hours of sleep increased by 3.5% if minimum outside nighttime temperature exceeded 77 degrees Fahrenheit, compared to the baseline temperature of 41 to 50 degrees Fahrenheit, the study found. That 3.5% sleep loss may initially look like a small number, but it adds up, said Alex Agostini, the lecturer of the Department of Justice and Society at the University of South Australia in Adelaide. She was not involved with the study. So why is she?
Why she talking?
Keep my article out your mouth. What is happening?
Yeah,
Yo, CNN, I expect more from you, B. How you calling these random people?
All right, so let me get this straight. We may be losing sleep because it's hotter?
Correct.
Oh, I'm going to be knocked out then. I sleep with a space heater on. It's just going to be me and my sister. We're going to be out cold.
Yeah?
Yeah, we love a space heater with our anemic asses. I don't know if she's anemic. I have no idea. I know I am. I know I'm always cold.
Oh, man. I could not have a cold enough room to go to sleep in. I love sleeping in the cold.
There's so many people who, and from what I understand, it might be healthier or better for, I don't know. All I know is I'm cold. How am I supposed to sleep in the cold?
Because it forces you to do the, like, what they call that? The infant thing? What position?
Rubbing your feet together? Oh, the fetal position?
The fetal position, yeah. It puts you in the fetal position, which is good for sleep.
But you know what else will roll me up in the fetal position? A big, heavy blanket on top of me.
I like the blanket.
I'm a curl right up. Yeah.
But I want the blanket because it's cold. I don't want a blanket and a heater. That's wild.
No. The only thing that sticks out are my feet. My feet in front of the heater. So I got to place my heater in the right place.
Oh, my God.
And then the rest of me is all... Yeah, there's a reason I'm alone.
Oh.
Like, there's a reason. Yeah, I don't see this last thing. I want to say this. I want to read this from the article. When adults do not receive the recommended amount of sleep, they may have issues with concentration. Long-term effects can include an increased risk of some health concerns like cardiovascular and gastrointestinal diseases. Oh, Lord, is that my reflux because I can't go to sleep? Also, I didn't know that we were supposed to be getting between 7 to 9 hours as an adult.
Yeah.
If I get less than 6, I'm terrible. But if I can get 6 or more, I'm great. But 6 is the magic number for me.
Really? That's dope.
Yeah, it's not dope. I want 8. I want 12, but I can't. But I want 6 hours of good sleep, and that's what I'm not getting. Oh. That's the hard thing.
Yeah, I couldn't function like that. I don't get 9 hours or 7 like straight or even 7 straight. Like I get like I would say I get 6 hours at night, but I always need a nap. I need like a half hour to an hour nap at some point during the day to like recharge.
Okay.
So I get like 7 hours total, but
over the course of a 24-hour.
Yeah.
Actually, what I need to do is tell my cat how many hours I need so that she will stop interrupting me in the middle of the night. That's the problem.
Oh man. If you would like to help Shalewa's cat understand time better, so she can help Shalewa get better sleep.
Yes.
All you gotta do is like, subscribe to the show, baby. Apple, Spotify listeners, we appreciate y'all and your ratings. 4 stars. You don't care about Shalewa's rest, okay? You don't believe she could grow anymore. I want her to be as tall as she wants to be, okay? She might get to 6 feet tall if she got enough sleep. You never know. She's still young enough. It could happen.
I'm not.
5 stars. You see the vision. Shalewa Sharpe starting in the NBA next year.
Oh, wow. Okay, now we're there.
Hell yeah.
That was quick.
She going to get 9 hours of illustrious sleep. She going to grow to be 6'8", her full potential, you know. She going to quit the podcast because she's too busy crossing up LeBron James.
Oh, okay. I'll do that. That's fine.
The vision, baby.
That's fair.
It's happening. If you got any articles you'd like us to cover please DM us directly on Twitter and Instagram at Silky Jumbo or at Gastor Almonte. With all that said, my name is the slightly well-rested, but over the course of 2 naps, Gastor Almonte. Always with the underrested but powers through with 6 hours.
Yes.
Shalewa Sharpe.
Yep.
This has been a slightly tired but well-caffeinated episode of the War Report. Catch y'all next time. Peace.
What's the good?